What's up, fellas?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Are we ready for the show?
Yes, we're just talking Logan. We're just talking the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was checking.
Yeah. That's fine.
Like, I hope we're talking Logan. I've not seen that movie since it was in theaters.
Oh, no.
Great movie.
I'm going to be real honest with you. I haven't even seen it.
You've never seen Logan?
Correct. I've seen bits and
Bruh.
pieces. I've seen bits and pieces of it. But I'm not really much of an X-Men guy.
Logan is a top 5 comic book movie.
Yeah, but the X-Men fucking suck, you know?
Bruh, I know you're just saying that to get a rise out of us. It's okay.
I'm literally not. I can't. I don't like the X-Men at all.
I used to be like you. I promise. And then you get older and then you realize, whoa, X-Men, pretty great.
I've always been an X-Men fan.
I don't know, man. It just I don't get him.
So you just hate civil rights. That's what you do.
Whoa, let's not get crazy here.
That's what you're saying here.
Nobody said anything about hating civil rights, you know?
Oh, if you don't like X-Men, then you don't like civil rights.
I don't know if that's true. I just
That's 100% true.
I don't know about that. I don't know. All right, let's get it started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the penultimate place to get your Marvel news, our MCU reviews, and fireside chats on all things Marvel. This is episode 64 of the Marvel Mondays Initiative, and today's topic is, of course, the first Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast service, feel free to give us a good rating on that platform. It helps us with the algorithm and helps us grow our audience. If you're watching this on Twitch, consider dropping a follow, please. Really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider dropping a like and a sub. And please do not forget to hit that bell to get notifications for when we go live with all of our shows, like the Penultimate Game Show, the Cross Media Show, and Animation. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ruben, the director of the channel. Today, I am joined by, let's see here, I have here written down so long ago, the Destiny Connoisseur, the man who knows the true identity of Spider-Man, Eric Ginn.
That's a bit different.
I mean, this is what was written.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruben, how are you?
I'm all right, buddy. How about you?
Good. It's been quite a while since we've done a Marvel Monday show.
Yeah.
Life happens. So I mean, it's good to be back talking Marvel.
I think the last one we did was Phase 4 wrap up.
Oh man, that was so long ago.
Yep.
Life happens, but destiny is forever.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Final shape, baby.
Final shape isn't the final shape. The final one.
It's the finale of the Light and Dark saga. Then we're going to start a new one.
Oh fuck! Why did I think the final shape was like the end of Destiny?
No, it's not the end
for me.
Okay.
For a lot of people, it's gonna be the end game of Destiny. I think, in a sense of they're gonna start new stuff, but for a lot of people, this is probably where they're gonna check out.
Okay, all right. The other voice that you hear is one of the 3 Avalanche boys, Ryan the Lion 3055. Ryan, how's it going?
Doing good. Excited to be here talking some Marvel news. Been a hot minute.
That's right.
And let's see here. God, that's been a lot of shit since last time you guys have talked about Marvel.
Yeah.
A lot of bad TV shows have aired.
Shh, we don't talk about those bad TV shows. We don't talk about those.
And one good animated show.
That's debatable. What are you talking about? Which animated show are you talking about?
What, X-Men 97 season 2.
Okay, all right. That makes more sense. Okay.
I'm not talking about fucking what was it?
I forgot what it's called.
What could have been or whatever it's
What
called.
if? What if?
Season 2. Yeah, I'm like, what could have been?
Yeah. What could have been? Let's get into some housekeeping real quick. In case you didn't know and you didn't hear me say it before, we are back on Twitch, twitch.tv/penultimate conquest. I have been doing a few Let's Plays for Pokemon Radical Red, which are up on YouTube and on Twitch right now, so wait for this show to finish and then go watch those. And as always, please feel free to leave a call leave a call. No, leave a voicemail at 646-801-0230. Leave your thoughts and questions as a voicemail. One more time. That's 646-801-0230. One last thing. We are having another show at 6 o'clock tonight to discuss a bevy of video game news. Kingdom Hearts 4 is apparently sooner than I thought, me personally. Kingdom Hearts is also getting a movie. Who the fuck knows what's happening? Switch 2 rumors. We got a lot to fucking discuss. So
up with Helldivers.
yeah. Unfortunately, it was so good, and what the fuck happened? But that's all at 6 o'clock.
You're not wrong, Eric.
Join us at 6 o'clock for that delightful conversation. Let's see how that goes. For now, let's talk about this Deadpool trailer. Before we even get into the trailer, let's talk about our hype levels for this Deadpool movie. Eric, it's been a while since you've been on any content. How are you feeling about Deadpool 3?
It's good. It's wild. So I was going to go into this a little bit later, and I'll be honest with you here. I have not watched a new Marvel thing since, oh God, what was it? Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
You monstrosity.
And I would tell you this, it's not like a thing where I think it's bad. I think it's just like life happens and stuff. And I was pretty not pleased with Wakanda Forever. So I think that was the one, because a lot of people, were getting off the train after Endgame, because people just weren't happy with the direction MCU was going, still aren't happy with the direction they're going. So I took a little break, and obviously haven't done a lot of stuff. Everyone says Loki season 2 is amazing. All right, that's great. Guardians 3 is amazing. Yeah, it's like I'll get to it when I get to it. But I always have time for Wolverine. So I am of the camp where I think the first Deadpool movie is good. I think it is a good movie. I don't think it's great. I don't think Deadpool 2 was that great. So am I excited? Yes. But my expectations are tempered. Very tempered. So I will see what goes on with it.
All right. Okay. Ryan, what about you, buddy?
So I'm in a similar boat with Eric here, in that the last piece of straight Marvel MCU content I interacted with was Guardians 3. That was the last piece. I've been watching X-Men 97, but that's more of a continuation of a TV show from the 90s. But my hype level for Deadpool is, I think Deadpool 1 is a pretty good movie. I think Deadpool 2 is a pretty bad movie.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So I'm very middle of the road with this. I don't know if we ever needed to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again. You haven't seen Logan, but Eric has. That's kind of the perfect goodbye for that character. Kind of the perfect ending. Don't know why you bring up it again. Go back to that well, but it would be very interesting to see him do it.
I think
get it's multiverse, pulling people and shit. I understand where they're going with it. I'm just saying, I would have changed actors. I would have just done the X-Men as a new thing in this world. You could have done that. This is a really weird way to introduce the X-Men.
I mean, they already introduced the X-Men.
Yeah.
When they introduced the X-Men?
Miss Marvel.
Apparently Beast is in. Beast showed up in that movie.
Oh, the Marvel. Yes, Beast showed up in the Marvels, and Miss Marvel is a
I saw
mutant.
that she is a mutant.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's weird.
Yes, they did make her a mutant.
It's weird if you look at me now and then look back when we started this show. We were analyzing WandaVision to know it, every single little thing, and it's fun. It's not good or bad. I just think it's interesting because now it's just I agree with Ryan. Logan was perfect for Hugh Jackman to go. And I think him bringing it back, even though it's like a different version of it, clearly we can tell it's a different version of Logan from a different universe, but like I think it kind of cheapens it,
Okay.
like that ending that we got with it. But again, like I say that, and then I see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I'm like, yeah, I'll go see that, absolutely. But yeah, it's weird, man. It's so weird. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I know that Hugh and Ryan, well, like first name basis here, yeah, have been wanting to do something together for a while. And I think their personality, I think it's going to be fun. I will say this: no matter if the movie is good or bad, I think it will definitely be fun.
I mean, let's hope. I have to be in the same boat with Ryan. I thought Deadpool 1 was pretty okay. As I've said before, I'm not really an X-Men guy. I've watched probably a lot of the Fox X-Men movies. Didn't know what the fuck was happening. I maybe
You and
missed
everyone else.
like 5 of them. Yeah, exactly. Deadpool was interesting because Ryan Reynolds was on the rise, and I think it was exciting for people to see a person that loved the character so much, if that makes sense, to portray him on screen. So it was great seeing him in Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2. Ooh, what a fucking boring fucking movie for me. I did not like Deadpool 2 at all. But I'm excited for this one. I am interested to see how it plays out with Hugh and Ryan, and if the MCU will play nice. So we shall see. I did want, I could probably bring this up later. There's a news article that I wanted to bring up, but we could probably bring it up at the end of the show because it's not really Deadpool related. All right. Shall we deep dive into the trailer?
Yeah, sure. I think this movie is going to make money because I think Deadpool very much. It's just kind of like now. It's a fun anecdote. Like I'm going back and I'm playing Borderlands 3 right now for the first time. Okay, and as I'm playing the game, it's like, whoa! I used to find this type of writing funny. Now, as I play it, as I'm older, I'm like, this is ooh. And I wonder if, because I've never watched Deadpool 2. I only saw it the one time in theaters. Like, if I go back and watch a Deadpool movie, if I would still laugh at the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think hopefully they do well. But yeah, let's talk about this trailer.
All right, let me bring this trailer up. I was going to see if I could put it up on
I never
screen.
expected you to be a Firefox man.
Oh, yeah, I'm Firefox all the way, buddy. Firefox
I
is the
respect that,
best.
Ooh.
What'd you say, right?
I said I respect that play.
Yeah, what are
It's a good
you?
play. I'm a Chrome man personally.
A Chrome guy?
We like our CPUs to have 40% of it taken up
Oh,
just by
yeah.
opening Chrome.
Oh yeah, it's a good time.
Oh, no, guys, come on.
Keeps it
do
running well.
better. You know? Eric, what about you?
I'm Chrome.
Unfortunately.
I used to be Firefox, and then I got to Chrome.
Unfortunate. Real unfortunate. All right. So I don't know how we want to do this. I guess you want to pull up the trailer on your end, and then we'll just start from there.
Yeah, let me pull this up.
I got it. Deadpool 3. The newest trailer.
All right, let me find this. All right.
You got it?
All right. Hold on. I have it ready to go from when we hit play.
I'm hitting play right now. So it's interesting that this opens up in a bar because it's very similar to Insomniac's trailer for Wolverine.
Or First Class when he's at a bar.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I think this was a nod to. Well, I guess not, because Wolverine's kind of a drunk, to be honest.
There's an erectile dysfunction joke. Obviously, we're gonna have that in Wolverine.
Of course. I just thought it was really funny that they opened up exactly like Insomniacs, and then we see him in the suit.
Which is it's interesting with the sleeves, or it's when he takes the sleeves off, where it's like, okay, there it is.
I would prefer the suit to have sleeves.
For me, the helmet. The helmet looks dumb.
Weird. It looks so weird on him.
It does.
I'm interested to see how they show. And right there, if you saw this, the same fight sequence right there, it's just like Toby versus Flash.
Yep.
It's the same move.
Pause it real quick. Go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, him just shooting him in the rib cage a bunch.
Yeah,
I was a big fan of that.
That's pretty good. I just want to double check with you guys because obviously, again, like I said, I'm not a Batman guy. What are these fucking things that he's just kneels down next to? Totems?
So I don't know. I guess it's like with this universe or something. This will probably be like where he's having like some type of mental. Like we'll get into the villain here in a second, but I assume the villain's gonna send him on some weird trip.
Do you think it's
something?
Do you think it's kind of similar to in Endgame where Scott comes out and he sees the thing of list of people who got dusted?
Maybe. I mean, it's in the middle of what looks like a cornfield or something, so I don't really.
Yeah.
Hey, we could put it in a cornfield.
Unless they decided, hey, let's build this in Iowa. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to be. I will say this: they definitely says Feige's like, you can say fuck as many times as you want here.
Yeah.
We want to set the tone that this is rated R. So just like go fuck yourself. Okay, all right.
Let's fucking go. Then we have. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. I'm at 47 seconds.
Yeah, 47. I will stop at 108 until you get there.
We have Deadpool, talking shit to Wolverine, saying, "Is it? What does he say? What is it? Hold on."
It's like the same thing that happened to your world. Is that what? Same thing you said?
Is this what you did when your world went to shit? Which was pretty interesting.
In Logan, I don't know if that was because Fox continuity X-Men was so bad.
Yes,
very bad. I think in Logan they jumped to just a world where the mutants are done.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
it was the original universe.
It was
Professor X killed all the mutants by wiping out their brains in a weird panic thing. But
yeah, he had like Wolverine, dementia or something.
Yeah, he had like a panic attack dementia kind of deal and killed all of them, killed all the X-Men except Wolverine because Wolverine can regenerate.
Yeah,
so he could survive it. But that's what happened in that world. So he kind of did let his world go to shit.
Okay.
Funny enough, Ruben, Logan, some of it was shot about maybe 40 minutes from my house.
Oh, interesting. I thought you were going to tell me Logan spelled backwards is Deadpool.
Yeah, maybe, possibly. But no, they filmed a lot of it in Louisiana. So
interesting.
I remember seeing a funny anecdote of Patrick Stewart having his first po' boy. He says, "Oh my God, it was so good."
It's a hell of a sandwich.
Okay. Then we have this TVA saying this Wolverine let down his entire world. Of course, we get Wolverine stabbing Deadpool in the balls and getting shot. At 107, right?
I'm at 108. Yeah.
108. Okay. We hear Deadpool talking about a third act flashback, which I'm really hoping that they fucking do.
We're gonna have fourth wall breaking in a Deadpool movie.
Okay.
Shocking.
Oh, shocking.
I am at 108.
All right.
This July.
Good,
July 26th.
Good movie. Good music.
Perfect music.
The song pick is
perfect. And we have sleeveless Wolverine.
You see that in the background? Lee Fields just feet.
No, I think it looks better sleeves.
It's sleeveless, man.
No, I don't like the sleeveless.
That's
Deadpool
definitely
saying he's soaking wet.
If you get to the fight scene in the woods, it looks like the same Sokovia woods.
Yep.
Is that the Fox logo behind them?
Yes, it is. Rest in peace, Fox.
Where's the
Alright,
Fox logo?
Huh?
Where's the
in
Fox logo?
in
Uh,
the like battle desert scene.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now. 140.
Oh, I do see it.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. I never
Yeah.
noticed that.
Before we get, I stopped at 151. Eric, you said you know who the villain is for this movie?
So the villain is going to be Charles Xavier's twin sister.
Yes, and I heard
Um,
a lot about his twin sister on Kind of Funny, and I was disgusted, to say the least.
not the best.
No.
But then you have like this weird shot of like this cloud creature, which I don't know what it's gonna be.
Alive.
Oh,
What do
that's
you mean?
called the Marvel typical big monster final end boss.
Oh, it's true. It's the
That happens.
It's Galactus. It's Dormammu.
Yeah.
But it's
I've come
female.
for
It's
bargains.
female Galactus.
The weird
It's female
dragon.
Galactus. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we get like this cool shot of like obviously Scott or whoever when they went giant and died, so they're skeleton.
So people are saying that this was the giant Scott from Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 Quantumania,
Okay.
where he's in where he has that scene where it's like a trillion Scotts,
Right.
and there's
I
that
definitely
one.
saw that movie.
Yeah. I also did not see this.
Oops.
movie.
Okay, well, there's a scene in Quantumania where he has to like duplicate himself, or I
Can
guess
you tell me the importance of Quantumania into the MCU currently? What do
That
what do
the
I do?
Kang will
importance.
just show up as like one little thing, and that's about it.
It's very important. Actually, it's the quintessential Quantumania. I mean, the quintessential
It's
Kang
the
movie.
quintessential.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. The quintessential Kang movie. Like, if you don't see that, you won't understand Kang at all.
Right.
I don't think I have to worry about understanding Kang.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna have to anymore.
We'll see. There's some rumors floating around. We'll see. Yeah, and then we see
And I know about Galactus.
again. It's female Galactus. Let's be clear. Marvel
Then
Rivals
you get like
has made it clear that it's going to be a female Galactus.
And that's fine.
a dog licking his face.
Yeah, he's having a weird.
They're like a Mad Max style thing. With all
Yeah,
this motorbikes
which
and stuff.
makes total sense for him to make fun
That's
of.
Australia, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
A lot of fights I think are gonna happen between Deadpool and Logan in this one.
Absolutely.
Oh, and they can't kill each other, so it's just gonna be. And then we get the Doctor Strange portal.
Before we get to the Doctor Strange portal, we had Xavier's sister just like fiddling
So,
with.
Who is this character?
So I forget what her name is.
Cassandra
I know
Nova.
She is the twin sister or fraternal twin sister of Xavier.
Yeah.
So
Xavier ate her in the womb, and she came back as a placenta. I don't know. This is all I'm pulling from Kind of Funny. So if you got something, if this is all wrong, blame Kind of Funny.
I'm blaming Nick already.
She was a part of the placenta. The placenta somehow got into the sewers, and she made herself into what she thought Charles Xavier would look like.
Mm-hmm.
She guess bald?
Probably. This is what I'm assuming. That's what they said. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
I also want to point out that when she's walking out of Scott Lang's head, there are some wheelchairs. There's a wheelchair behind her.
The X-Men chair. You can see the weird, like, big sides.
Yeah. So pretty interesting. Yeah, and then we see the portal, like Ryan said. Which is interesting because I mean there could only be one person, guys.
Oh.
America Chavez.
No, it's gonna be long.
Ned made portals too.
Yeah, but Ned's forgotten about it. Forgotten about the
True,
magic.
but it's just one of those
Ned,
things where
that would be the absolute funniest.
Could you imagine if this pops up like right in No Way Home?
maybe you have to. I'm assuming we're gonna get more into it in a sec. You have to realize the amount of cameos that are probably gonna be in this movie.
Yeah. We'll see if they're good cameos.
I think it will be very similar to Multiverse of Madness, where you got people who were rumored to be casted as these people playing them and those kinds of deals. And all that.
Gray Scott as Wolverine? Are we gonna get that universe where he didn't do Mission Impossible 2?
Forgot that was a thing.
And then we have the cocaine joke at the end, which I thought was very
so
funny.
much cocaine.
The
jokes.
only joke to get me to laugh in the whole thing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And of course, he's got that stupid toupee on. Give me 1 sec. Let me go grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. I do like White Girl Interrupted. That's good. But yeah, I mean, it's just like it's one of those things where I am very happy that they are. I guess I'll wait till Ruben gets back. I want to hear his thoughts on it. But yeah, I guess it's just for the two of us who have not done anything Marvel in a while. So like you had the last one you for Guardians 3. God, there's been so much.
And I didn't watch Quantum Mania or stuff like that before. I watched Wakanda Forever and then Guardians 3, and then I was like, this is a good place for me to be done with this.
It was like a nice break, I think, because we were just so go for MCU all the time.
And then they kept letting us down all
the
time.
And it will go the way, as much as it pains me. Like it's gonna go the way of the Western. Like give it like maybe a few more years.
I agree with that.
Speaking of Marvel.
Oh, my computer froze.
Oh, you got the Marvel Cokes? I just got the Marvel Cokes.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Sam Wilson one right now. So
interesting. I could only find the Deadpool one.
That was Daredevil.
That's what I meant. Sorry, we were talking about that. We were talking about Deadpool.
One has Catholic guilt. One is.
To be honest with you, it kind of looks like Batman. If I'm being honest, like if I didn't see
Marvel
Batman looks like that.
Yeah, if he does, if I didn't see,
God, Ruben didn't want to do the DC show. You'd be called out. So that looks like Batman.
You're telling me this doesn't look like Batman?
Yeah, the giant.
A quick look. No. A quick look. A quick look. Okay, that's what I meant to say. Like if you looked quickly and didn't see the DD on his chest.
Batman isn't blind. I know that man's blind.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
he wears glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Batman wears glasses. Do you know?
I would say this, Ruben, because you were gone when I was going to bring up this point. I am very happy that Marvel is listening. One, because I know they had like the earnings call. They said, "All right, we're only going to do stuff going forward that are like bankable hits." I don't think we're going to get any small team stuff anymore.
Well,
I'm happy this is the only Marvel movie this year.
I 100% agree.
Like, I don't think like TV show wise, it's only X-Men 97 this year. Is that it?
I think so.
No, isn't that Spidey show this year?
Yeah, oh my god, that's right. The Spider-Man animated show.
Hasn't that been? Wasn't that announced the first year of Disney Plus?
Oh yeah, I think absolutely. So.
And we just haven't gotten any of it.
The trial got rechanged like a D23 ago when they were like, "We are redoing the show completely. It looks like this now," kind of deal. He's in school, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But that's one of those things where like Spider-Man doesn't matter. Like people will watch Spider-Man stuff.
Oh yeah, that's why the same with the X-Men. It's not this overarching multi-year MCU stuff where it's just all connected and you got to be up on everything and it's all there.
Yeah, I'm happy they're listening a little bit because I know. Well, we used to have it was like 3 movies a year, but those movies were really good. And but this year it's like when we have the 3 movies a year on top of TV shows, I'm glad they're scaling back on TV shows. I'm just scrolling through the.
So before we continue, let me just bring this up. This is from GameRant.com. Rumor: 3 Marvel movies won't get sequels due to Disney's cost cuts. Marvel is allegedly scrapping sequels to Eternals, Ant-Man, and Captain Marvel due to Disney's cutting cost measures. Rumors
Oh,
claim
absolutely.
Kevin Feige wanted an Eternals sequel, but CEO Bob Iger believes it will flop at the box office. And of course, recent MCU movies like The Marvels and Ant-Man 3 did not perform well financially, leading to a focus on stronger franchises. So,
And sorry.
no, go ahead.
And I think that's true because I'm looking at it right now. I saw like Marvel's apparently lost Disney $237 million
Jesus.
when all is said and done, and it's just like everyone's time is valuable now. It's not like this collective thing like the Infinity Saga was, where it's just that was it. You had movies, that was it. Now you
Now,
got to keep up with all this stuff.
to be fair, I feel like can you really put the blame on Marvel or can you put the blame on Disney?
I think you put a lot of it on. A lot of it, the blame could be on Disney because they were trying to like, hey, Disney Plus, go, 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 go. We need stuff, 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 stuff.
Right.
Because I remember like the first year, like that back to back to back of like WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Loki, like that, like everyone was liking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of those except one was okay.
Yeah. And that one, it was good until the
It
last
was
episode.
good. And then the last episode happened.
So, because I remember like WandaVision every single time. WandaVision was like the thing.
Yeah.
That was like close to like season 5 of Game of Thrones hype I've seen on the internet in a while. It was like everyone talking about WandaVision.
WandaVision was just cool though. It was unique. It was doing all these weird callbacks and was unique.
And then you had what?
Smiling.
You had 4 in Marvel movies in a span of half a year. You had Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and No Way Home. Which,
Yeah.
like, again, is Spider-Man. Like, people are going to go see Spider-Man.
Even a
But,
bad Spider-Man movie.
yeah.
Wait, what?
I think No Way Home is not a great film. That's
Right.
Oh, man. Oh,
Right.
man. But
I don't know if we could still be on this call right now, Ryan.
And then it just got to the point now where they just started pumping stuff out, and I don't think they really took time to think like, hey, what made the OG special was that like it was spaced out. Like, sure, you had
Wait, is No Way Home the second or third one?
No Way Home is
Third.
the third.
Far From Home.
Far
I
From
think that
Home.
was an okay movie. It's fun. I think the middle one is the worst Spider-Man movie ever made.
Far From Home could be better.
Hold on there. We can't pass over that. When the Amazing Spider-Man 1 exists, you gonna tell me that Far From Home
At
is
least
worse?
the lizard was fun and interesting and didn't fucking have the worst ending of one of those Marvel movies. The bad fire monsters were bad, and then
Or they
the
were
whole thing
fucking
of him getting shot
projection.
and being like, "Oh, he's out here now." It led up to some good stuff, but as an ending, I did not like it. I also did not like Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
Oh, come on. That was a perfect cast.
Oh man, that's rough. But either way, I think it's just like the quality of the storytelling they see because like I'm looking at this, like Black Panther and Infinity War were within about 2 months of each other, but like those were such big moments
Yeah.
that no one cared. Like I think like the stories are starting to falter a little bit, and it's just Disney being a little greedy and wanting to put all this stuff out and milking the cash cow.
But that's what I'm
So
saying. Like, I'm sorry, I don't remember if you said that we're blaming Disney for this.
I think a lot of the blame can be on Disney. And well, I guess we'll just see. It's just, yeah.
Blech.
It just felt for like you had all of us wrapped in for the Endgame and Infinity War, that saga. And then you do Spider-Man big.
Mm-hmm.
And then you keep going and you keep going down this road, and everything keeps getting more tied together. You get all these TV shows now. And it felt like, I don't know if it was a rush job because they had to be putting out so much content, or if it was lack of ideas. I'm not sure. But the creativity that got them to the point just disappeared. It felt like they would always make the wrong choice with every one of these shows.
Do you think the push for Disney Plus is what inevitably screwed us up?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I love having Disney just in one app, like it did.
Now with Hulu.
Yeah, now with Hulu. Like I'm looking at this now, I totally forgot they made an Echo show with Daredevil. Like Daredevil, one of my favorite characters in Marvel. I didn't watch a show that he was in.
Oh yeah, because the guy kind of looks like Batman.
Yeah. And then it's just I'm looking at this like this year. They still have the Agatha show, apparently.
Yeah, but who knows if that'll ever come out.
Yeah, well, they did film it, so
right. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, who knows when it'll come out?
Yeah, and like, let's see, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, like it's Spider-Man. Then I forgot. Then we're getting a Daredevil show.
Yeah, you say it's Spider-Man, but that's the kind of the problem. It's Spider-Man. Like, it's not Tom Holland. It's not.
It's Tom Holland's character.
It's Tom Holland's character, but it's not Tom Holland. And I think that's the problem that they're going to have with this show. Also, if it's the same animators, no disrespect to the animators for What If, but I do not like that art style at all.
Yes. I like how this was a show about
Deadpool?
Logan and Wolverine, and then Logan and Deadpool. We suddenly turned to all of our gripes.
Well, because the question lies.
Brought us to this point.
Yes, the question.
If I have no hype in me, how do I be hype?
The question lies is Deadpool versus what was it? Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool versus Wolverine. I know I said it wrong. Deadpool and Wolverine. Will it save the MCU?
I don't think it can. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't think it save the MCU because the MCU is still like a juggernaut. But
let me rephrase. Will it give the MCU the right push, the push in the right direction?
I think it'll give it a nice little boost because I think like it will make money. I think this movie will make money.
Okay, let's hope.
Because it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, after it, who knows? I think like it's kind of like our break in between No Way Home and WandaVision. It was just like, I know it's different because that was a nice break where we didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Wasn't that caused by the pandemic?
Yeah, a lot of it was caused because stuff got pushed back and stuff.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was like, I don't remember them giving us a non-forced by a pandemic break.
But it was nice though.
It was.
Because like once WandaVision started coming back, like hype was starting to build.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, Marvel's coming back. And then they released that incredible like Welcome Back to the Movies thing. That was still probably the best thing Marvel's ever, one of the best things.
Yeah.
It was really fucking good. The chills it gave me.
And so I think they've definitely taken one on the chin. So they just got to make good movies again. That's what they need to do. They need to make good stuff again.
Let's hope it actually works.
All right, now I have a question here for the room.
Go for it.
And all that. We, back in the day, would discuss deeply the MCU lore. So I think a point now is to be taken with this Deadpool movie. Where do we go? What's the end goal with this? Is it to bring us the full X-Men? Or are we going to be getting a team of them led by the Wolverine and Deadpool by the end of this? Because I could actually see that.
I think, for me personally, I don't want that to happen. I think for me, the X-Men are very confusing. Like what I think you have to do is you have to introduce them slowly. Because otherwise, you're just going to get people very fucking confused.
I mean, but X-Men 97 is proving you don't have to do that.
Well, X-Men 97 is also...
You can bring in some lore from the 90s and keep it coming.
That's what I'm saying. Like X-Men 97, while it is proving that you don't have to do that, it's also proving that you kind of do, because there are a bunch of people watching X-Men 97 that I have spoken to personally, and they've said, yeah, I have no fucking idea what's going on, but I'm still watching it because that's what I used to watch when I was younger.
Yeah, I can see your point. I think,
Yeah.
please, though, I will say this: please let this be the last time that Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
I think it will be.
I hope it is. I
Like-
hope it's just like he finally got to come out and do one movie with Ryan.
Yeah, so I think it was the big push from Ryan that really sold him. But we have that news article, or not really the news article, the thing where Kevin Feige was like telling him to literally not come back as Wolverine in the MCU. So
Yeah.
I think Ryan had a pretty good script, and Hugh was like, all right, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go, as the trailer says.
I agree. I think it will also be a final. We're finally putting to rest Hugh Jackman as Wolverine for the second time. We dug him up to make one Deadpool movie, and we're putting him back in the ground.
Yep.
Kind of deal for it. But I
Yep.
do think this will lead to some sort of School for Mutants or something like that finally appearing inside the MCU main canon.
Do we
I don't see this movie ending without that.
do we expect Xavier? Charles Xavier. I don't know why
I
keep
do
calling him
think you
Xavier.
show. I think
The new
he
one.
shows up in like
The new one.
oh, a new Xavier.
I think. Oh, yes, I'm not talking about.
I think Patrick Stewart shows up in like a few seconds. I think he
I
is
think
a cameo in this movie.
Patrick Stewart definitely shows up in that third flashback. In that third act flashback, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, do we see an actual an MCU Charles Xavier pop up?
I think we get our first taste of the X-Men in this movie. Like, I think it will be like all right, this is what we're going to start to make now.
I think the big end credit moment or whatever. There'll be one joke with Deadpool and then one lore moment. I think that will be us.
I love how we're calling it lore. Like
It
it's
is
fucking,
lore.
it's like it's Miyazaki after reading the Boss Soul right now. Like, here's what's gonna happen here.
Here's what's gonna happen here. But I think it will be one of the major a first 5 mutants will appear. You'll get a Cyclops. You'll get a whatever it is. You'll get that kind of character.
Okay.
And some beginning from there. Some little talk with them of who knows who.
I mean, let's hope, because if I have to see old man Charles Xavier popping up, and he is now a mutant, he wasn't a mutant before, or he was the only mutant before, and like now we have Kamala as another mutant, and well, she's not really here anymore. I don't know if you know this, but in the Marvels, the end credit scene was Monica Rambeau popping into another universe, and that was Beast popped up. I guess they were in the Fox universe.
Wait,
I will say this: I just looked at. I didn't even realize that this trailer beat, or the first trailer they had like 2 months.
The teaser
beat No Way Home for the most watched in 24 hours. So
which
I do
is
think
anarchy.
I think people want to see people. I mean, Deadpool is popular. Wolverine is popular. So.
Okay, fair enough. Now, the question is this Ryan Reynolds' last movie as Deadpool?
As Deadpool? Maybe. I don't know.
Do we think? Let me rephrase the question. Do we think there will be another Deadpool movie?
I think there will be another Deadpool movie under Marvel.
Interesting.
Because Ryan Reynolds, let me see. Ryan Reynolds is 40. Oh my! I didn't know he was that old. I didn't know he was almost 50.
No fucking way.
He's 47 years old.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
He's old.
He will be 48 in October.
God damn.
Looks good.
Yeah. He doesn't look a day over maybe 35.
But no, I think Deadpool again. We'll just see. That's the thing is like we could be optimistic as all we want. We'll just see on July 26th.
July 26th. You guys already got your tickets?
No,
That's something I have to do.
That was a trick
nowadays.
question, Eric. I wanted to see if you were going to lie straight to the audience. You can't get your
I'm not
tickets
gonna-
yet. That's
No.
just a trick question. All right.
My ticket when I walk up there.
We have one more piece of news, and that was a. Give me 1 second. Silver Surfer was casted.
Oh, the lady.
The lady from that place. I'm just getting it now. Do I want to quote? No, I mean, Julia Garner joins Marvel Studios movie
Okay.
as a Shala Ball version of Silver Surfer. Now, this is from Deadline by Justin Kroll. In case you don't know who Julia Gardner is, she was probably best known from Ozark.
I never saw it.
You've never seen Ozark?
No.
It's a one I'd recommend.
Eric, come
Okay.
on. You gotta get it together, buddy. Gotta get it together. Gotta get your shit together, buddy.
I mean, I could say I don't really care about Fantastic Four in movies because like there's never been a good Fantastic Four movie.
I don't know about that. 2005 is pretty good.
It's bad.
No,
It's
pretty
bad.
It's,
Real bad.
it's
Real
way
bad.
better than
Bad.
Fan Four Stick. It's way better than Fan Four Stick.
Oh,
that's
Alright.
like-
it's a different level of bad. Doesn't mean they're
Yeah,
both.
like
It's
Fan-
way
those-
better than Fan
obviously,
Four Stick.
2005 is something, but
No, that's all right.
Ooh.
That's
No,
all right.
I actually, funny enough, while talking about the Fantastic, this is the only MCU project I'm currently excited for.
Interesting.
I have wanted a good Fantastic Four movie for years, and I think this is our only chance to ever get one.
I'm gonna be honest
Now,
with you,
will it be
Ryan.
good? I don't know.
I don't know
But
if
I
this
know-
movie's gonna be good.
either way. But yeah, we'll see.
Shall we talk about the casting? I don't know if we've spoken about the casting for the
I mean,
Fantastic Four.
it's. Oh, I mean, yeah,
Let's talk
it's
the main four.
Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Eben Moss Bacharach as
bathroom. I'll be right back.
as Ben Grimm. Now, Ryan, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I don't like this casting at all.
Do not like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic one fucking bit.
I think the age gap between Pedro and Vanessa Kirby is gonna be a real problem for them to show on screen. Considering I'm assuming that Sue Storm is gonna be a love interest because that's kind of how it usually is.
That's how it works. They're like a weird
Yeah.
family dynamic.
Yeah. I think the only person that was probably correctly casted in this was Ben Grimm, the guy from The Bear.
He's a perfect casting.
I think so. Joseph Quinn, I've only seen him in Stranger Things, so I can't really confirm that he's a good actor. Vanessa Kirby is one of those people where I see her and all I can picture is her character from the Mission Impossible movies. Like, she will always be a villain to me, I guess. Not a villain, but like an antagonist, I guess. So yeah.
I forgot she's the fucking like. Is it weapons dealer? Is that what?
Yeah,
she does in
kind
the
of.
Impossible
I'll tell
movies?
you right now. Give me a second. Let me look it up. Mission Impossible.
Because she was hanging out in the last one. She was like in the club
Yeah.
where they all meet up.
Yeah. The White Widow.
The White Widow.
Yeah, powerful and dangerous international arms dealer.
God, that's a good movie.
It really is. I mean,
Oh,
the last one
I'm
wasn't a
back.
good one.
What was
No,
that?
the
Again?
last one was good.
Nah, you're crazy. That's
Oh
insane.
my god, that
You
What are we
movie
talking
was
about?
so good.
Mission Impossible.
Whoa, I did not see Dead Reckoning yet.
Good movie.
I didn't like Dead Reckoning.
I don't have time. I don't really watch stuff anymore. It's just I'm so tired from
Eric,
teaching and
I need-
coaching that just
I need you to drop the coaching and fucking focus. All right.
Those kids aren't going to state. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
All
No,
right.
Eric, you
I'm just
got
kidding.
this.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm not as high as I think pretty much everybody else is for the Fantastic Four. I know this is a Deadpool centric episode, but I just figured I'd bring that up.
We could just call it like a state of Marvel 2024.
Just a future.
No,
Yeah.
no, just
I mean, it's our
because.
main. Well, the Logan is it's our main topic, but we can just say
Yeah.
We just
it's like
spent.
Marvel Mondays. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's
Hey.
been a hot minute.
Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing else. What do you guys want to talk about?
I will say that I just used Spider-Man 2, like the game, and teaching for my students the last few days and this past week, and they really liked it.
How
They
did
were
you?
asking me, I had certain I curated some certain missions, and I would ask them questions about like characters and plot and like what does this do with
Like,
this?
wow.
Like how can we tell like what type of conflict do we have in here from a narrative standpoint?
Okay. Ryan, can I talk to you for a
I'd
second?
better in school if someone did that.
Eric, could you take off your headphones real quick?
Okay.
Ryan, this guy
Yeah.
just wanted to play Spider-Man 2 in class.
Well, see, here's
Whoa!
the thing,
You're
though.
supposed to have your headphones off.
Here's the thing, like it's one of those things where like had I growing up in high school, had I had a teacher that used video games to teach, like I would have loved that.
I feel like that
And
person would have gotten fired immediately.
Yeah.
And
In this day and
Like,
age, I think it's better.
I teach with I taught with What Remains of Edith Finch a few months ago. But yeah, I used Spider-Man 2. It was really cool. They were asking me all kind of questions. Now all the students, like these are all teenagers. Like they're asking me, but like in the movies, like no, you gotta take movies out of it. But I thought Harry Osborn was the Green Goblin. Well, not right now.
Yeah,
No,
this is just
was
not
there
right now.
one kid who just knew everything?
Right.
Did you
I
have
did.
that
I
one
did.
student who was just like,
I did have one
into the
kid who knew
game?
everything, but that's but no, yeah, that was it was cool. So yeah, I think looking back, I think I like Spider-Man 2 a little bit more than I originally did.
Spider-Man 2 was great.
Like if the first game for me is a personal 10 out of 10. That's just me, my personal thoughts on it.
I think
Hmm?
Spider-Man 2 also hits the nail on the head. It's a perfect 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I think for me Spider-Man 2 would be like a 9 out of 10.
Just I like the way that they make sure to focus as much on Pete as much on Miles as they do on Pete. Like
Oh yeah.
that
He's
is
the future.
well, yeah, obviously spoilers for Spider-Man 2. I don't know if you finished the game, Eric, or are you just waiting for Monday to play it in class?
Oh, I'm done with it. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
done. It was
All
only 3 days.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 was probably. This isn't a video game podcast. What the fuck are we doing here? All right.
Marvel podcast.
We're talking Marvel.
All right. You guys excited?
That's why I was about to ask about the Marvel Overwatch game.
I mean, we could probably talk about that. That's probably more. We've already spoken about Spider-Man 2, you know? Marvel Rivals.
It's only going to be on PC right now, so I don't know. We'll see. Like that's the whole thing we can say about this whole thing about Marvel. We'll see.
It's a real we'll see moment for Marvel.
We'll see.
Right, as a person who's played Overwatch, well, you've both have played
Eric
Overwatch.
has
I was
played a lot
about to say,
Are you interested in this? Well, I'm sorry, Eric. You haven't had time. The last time you picked up Overwatch, there was just one Overwatch.
One day ago. I played literally last night.
Interesting.
You're playing that game in 2024. You're a brave soul.
Oh man, Ramatra is so good. I love Ramatra so much.
So, are you guys interested in Marvel Rivals?
I mean, we'll see, Ruben. I don't know.
It's a yes or no question, Eric.
You gotta play the game.
It's Overwatch, but with Marvel characters.
You have to play the. Everyone tried to make an
Why
Overwatch.
through
There was a
Galactus
Battleborn Paladins.
gets me to, but Paladins is a well-made game.
Yeah, but it's Marvel. Like you think it's got to be
I
good.
get it, but like the gameplay has to be really good. Like for these
These
type
are
of games
really
to
hard
work.
games to balance
Mm.
because one team, if you just put this comp together, it's just wins and
No.
it'll steamroll everything else. And you just so it's a lot of tiny game work that's only can be told a month after that game's out. I can give you a saying if that game's good or bad, or
All right.
will be good or bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
But right now, from what I've seen, I really love the character design in it. I can say that much.
You know what, Ruben? I'll give you another analogy right here.
What's that?
Me with Marvel, okay? So obviously for most people, like in game, like I said, was the moment where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to continue. Like there's the end for a lot of us. And I will equate it right now, Ruben, to one WWE. For a lot of people, when Cody won, it was like, okay, this
I'll
is
just take my headphones off.
it happened. It happened. Like the big villain was defeated. But both are right now. We're in a we'll see. Like obviously WWE is very popular still. Like last night,
I was like,
France.
they put on a banger last night. AJ.
I haven't
versus
seen it
Cody.
yet, but it's one of those things where we'll see. Like, is it going to be as popular right now or as big as Cody versus Roman? No, they got to build up to it. So that's why I think Marvel right now is
Cody
just.
be booed in 6 months. Yes.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens, and I just if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I'll tell you what, it's no Bluey. I'll tell you that much.
Now, can you tell me about Bluey now?
No. We're not talking
So
about
the
Bluey.
end of season 3
We are
was
not talking about Bluey
devastating.
right now. I won't have it,
cried so hard
sir.
because it unlocked a lot of childhood trauma.
Sir.
And this is a show from a child show from Australia.
Right. So it's
Two
about
dogs.
this
I
dog
hate
family.
you so much. I hate you. You know what you're doing.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot,
You
Ruben.
know what you're doing. I have given it a shot, but this is not the time nor the place to talk about Bluey. I can make an offshoot Bluey podcast for you. How about that?
I'm good. There's enough podcasts in the world, Ruben.
Yeah, but no, we're talking about Bluey.
I guarantee you there is at least a podcast.
Yeah, but what if we have Ruby talking about Bluey?
Well, we'll see.
We'll put her on the payroll.
We'll see. But yeah, the payroll.
Yeah. He's the one that's going to be bringing in the money.
That's all I got.
All right. Yeah.
That's another we'll see moment for Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. I'm going to reiterate this. We spoke about it before, but I'm going to just say it again. I hope that this pushes them in the right direction, specifically Deadpool and Wolverine. I think we need to. I don't know why they don't do this, but the writers for Endgame and Infinity War did such a good job, like writing that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just bring back the writers from the previous movies and have them write these movies, the new ones?
Well, I'm looking at it right now. Who wrote it? So Ryan Reynolds had a thing in writing it. The other guy wrote Tarzan 2 straight to DVD.
Fuck yeah, he did.
He wrote both the Deadpool movies.
Oh fuck yeah.
He who else was on this? Another guy who co-wrote the Deadpool movies is on this. What about this dude? This dude writes comics, so that's good.
We have Christopher Marcus and Stephen Feely, who co-wrote. Well, they both wrote Captain America: The Winter Soldier. They did write okay, well, they did write Thor: The Dark World, but I think that was no. Sorry, let me start it all over again. They wrote Captain America: The First Avenger. They wrote Thor: The Dark World, which was the flop. But everything else is pretty banger from them. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
They also
What about
wrote Agent Carter.
Marvel?
Good show.
Great show.
Was it a good show?
Yes, it was a
Good
really good
show.
show.
I'll check it out at some point.
So,
I will say this: what I'm worried about is the director, because of Deadpool Wolverine. Like Free Guy was fine.
Okay.
Free Guy was a
John Levy?
that's the video game movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, he did direct a very funny movie called Night at the Museum. So I do
And
have
Night at the
faith.
Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
How dare you cross this line? Do not cross this line. Such a great moment.
He's got more good than bad.
We'll see. Like that's just it. We'll see.
He also did 34 episodes of Stranger Things.
I
And
don't know how I feel about
175 episodes of Last Man Standing. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of episodes of Last Man Standing. Oh, however, he did. Oh, no, this was the TV show. He was a producer on Berenstain and Bears.
Oh.
Just in case you didn't know.
We're forgetting his real tour de force of his directing ability.
You're right. Night at the Museum, Kamen Ra rises again.
11. Starring, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I remember correctly.
Ooh,
Yes,
the guy
Hugh
who wrote
Jackman, Real Steel. Never forget Real Steel. Terrible film.
I saw the guy who's writing Avengers 5, which is no longer the Kang Dynasty, and Secret Wars, the guy who wrote that, wrote the Showtime show Heels. So he's going to know how to write heels and faces for Avengers 5.
Well, who's writing it?
Michael Waldron. He wrote Loki. He also wrote some Rick and Morty. He wrote assistant writer on Community. Great show.
Great show. Great show.
He wrote
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Love and Thunder.
Okay, so
to be fair, Eric, he was an executive producer for Heels.
Gotcha. Still, Love and Thunder, underrated.
He's
Not
only
great.
written 3
Underrated.
things. Interesting. No, sorry. There's more. Rick and Morty. Yeah, he did 1 episode for Rick and Morty. He did a short called The Black Hole. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
How did we get here? How did we get here again?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, they had Like a Prayer playing in the trailer. That's pretty good.
Yeah, great song. Love Madonna.
Yeah. Some might say her only hit, you know.
Oh,
I said some might say. I didn't say I would. All right, let's be clear. All right. I guess that's all we got time to talk about. Anybody else want to bring up anything before we close out the show?
I don't really have anything. It's good to talk Marvel again.
All right.
You and I haven't done anything with it in so long. It's good to talk Marvel again.
Yeah. Ryan, anything to say before we close out the show?
I'm cautiously optimistic about Deadpool 3 and where we go with that involving like X-Men and stuff. I do think there will be something. I don't know why you'd make X-Men 97 and not have this tie-in to like the X-Men being a thing in your universe now.
It's animated.
Overall, though, I'm excited. Let's see where it goes, and yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Bad casting for Fantastic Four, also.
Bad casting for Fantastic Four, absolutely. I do have one thing to bring up, and I don't know if it's still true. Give me one second.
Ruben is bringing up lies and
I'll have to check and see if this is accurate.
So, well, when we had first gotten, I think it was the first episode of X-Men 97, the director that brought it back, or the creator.
Fired.
Yeah. So I'm just double checking to see what the heck actually happened.
He got laid off 2 months before the show came out, if I am fully remembering.
Yeah, all he said, if he would asked if he would categorize the parting of ways as a firing, he says, "I don't. We parted ways is the best way I could say it." This is from EW. So interesting. I don't know. Like, why would you fire the guy that brought back a show that's literally getting you viewership? You know, but it is what it is. I am also hopeful for Deadpool and Wolverine. I got to see a trailer for Fantastic Four, but we'll talk about that another time. Yeah. Shall we get into some plugs, Ryan? Where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter at RyanTheLion3055 for whatever and wherever I am on this wild world of the internet.
All right, Eric.
Hi, yeah. You can find me at Eric C. Gann on Twitter. I feel great. I've lost 12 pounds in about a week and a half. I feel really good.
Congratulations.
Damn.
So,
Nice.
I was just drinking a lot more water and cutting
Uh-huh.
out some crap eating. So,
Pretty good. Pretty good.
so yeah,
Proud
I'm
of you,
very
buddy.
excited about that.
Stay
But
hydrated.
yeah,
All right. And you can find me here in 3 hours talking about video game news. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah. That's all that's said and done, I guess. With that being said, thank you very much for joining us, talking about Deadpool and other stuff, and going down a rabbit hole of Marvel writers and things. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I'll see you next week.
Excelsior.